Question 17 is 6 marks. It's 2 parts. The first part asks you to find dy by dx. It's differentiation. So to find dy by dx, you will first multiply the coefficient by the power. So here we'll first multiply 4 times 3, which is 12, and then we write x, and we take away 1 from the power. It was 3, now it's going to be 2. That's for the first part. Plus we do the same here. 5 times 2 is 10. Write your x and take away 1 from the power. So it was 2, now it's going to be just x. Plus, if you have ax, the first derivative is just a. So if you have 2x, it's just 2. And that's the first part of the question. It's solved. Now let's look at the second part. Find the coordinates of the turning points on the graph with this equation. They gave you the same equation and they ask you to find the coordinates of the turning point. Let's first write dy by dx again. We'll just copy it down. 12x squared plus 10x plus 2. Alright. To find the coordinates of the turning point, you just make this equal 0 and you solve this quadratic. Just solve this. How do you solve the quadratic? There are many ways. I do always prefer the quadratic formula. You can't get it wrong using the quadratic formula. So just use it, and it's given in the formula sheet. Let's write a, b, and c. A equals the number in front of the x squared. B equals the number in front of the x. And c is the constant. Now the quadratic formula says x equals, minus b. My handwriting looks better now. Minus b plus or minus root b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. There is no way on which you can get this wrong. Just use the quadratic formula. Now let's plug the values. So it's going to be minus 10 plus or minus the square root of 10 squared minus 4 times 12 times 2, right? Divide by 2 times 12, which is a. Now if you plug this in the calculator, you will first need to just write plus. So minus 10 plus this divided by 2 times 12, that is going to give you minus 1/3. And then you will change it to minus in the calculator. You'll just use the minus. It's going to give you minus 1/2. Minus 1/2. Now this is not a point, this is just the value of x. A point is x and y. How do you find y? This is y here. You will substitute the values of x. Let's write y down. Y equals 4x cubed plus, I don't remember, 5x squared plus 2x. There will be 2 values of y because there are 2 values of x. To find the first value, instead of each x, just use minus 1/3. So it's going to be 4 times negative 1/2 cubed plus 5 times negative 1/3, 1/3 squared plus 2 times negative 1/3. And that gives you a first value of y. Now use the other value of x, which is negative 1/2. So it's going to be 4 times negative 1/2 cubed plus 5 times negative 1/2 squared plus 2 times negative 1/2. And this will give you the second value of y. I don't want to do all that for the sake of time. Now, if you substitute them, this is what you will get. minus 4 times negative a half, and you see similar. So these are the values we got before, which is negative a half and negative a third. Now once you substitute, you'll get these two values of y, and that's your answer. Was it easy?